What's it up, baby? You gotta know. Big Boss K-Po, Talk Boxing. What's good with you? I just want to make a video real quick and say RIP to all the people. And I don't mean that literally, okay? I pray life over everybody, but we putting to bed that PBC is dead. We putting them talks away. Let's have a moment of silence. Let's get back to business. So all of y'all was sitting there saying PBC is going out of business, right? But by the looks of it, I mean, they're gonna have fights all the way to June. And there's gonna be more fights after that. And it's not just like they trash fights, like they fire. You know what I mean? Like that Carlos Adams versus J-Rock fight, fire. Ryan, the biggest fight in boxing, Tank versus Ryan, fire. Caleb Plant versus Benavidez, fire. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole bunch of cards. You know what I mean? The card they just had this past weekend, Figueroa versus Messiah, fire. That whole card, hey, that boy Garcia, that boy Garcia, the one who stopped Vidal in the 4th round, hey, that boy the truth. I like that fight. You know what I mean? I like how he fight. I like what he stand for too, just as a man. You know what I mean? He a godly brother. But you can tell he bought that life. You know what I mean? Like, you can feel it. You know how you can look at somebody and you just like, he a godly brother. He humble, but he'll beat the brakes off you. Yeah. That's what I get from Garcia. The boy nose was bleeding and he still was about that. I said, oh yeah, cuz. Now he do need to clean up his defense a little bit, but cuz was I like it. He got dog in him too. I like that. You know what I mean? But like I keep saying, man, PBC keep putting out fire cards, right? Fire cards. And this is a black-owned business. Yeah, there are, other ethnicities who, help this company flourish. But Al Heyman is the face of this business, right? Now, granted, you don't see Al Heyman, but his name, you know what I mean, rings bells. Everybody know who Al Heyman is as far as that name. You ain't seen him, but you know that name. You know what I'm saying? So, like I keep saying, at the end of the day, PBC is flourishing. I was watching a YouTube channel the other day. And like I said, I've been wanting to make this video for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, since the beginning of the year. And I think I did make a videos, like, just, I don't remember. I make a lot of videos. But I was watching a YouTube channel, and I forgot who it was. I don't know. I forgot. It was one of them big channels, right? And they talked about how PBC just got a contract extension with Showtime, right? Or they're in talks or something like that. So my thing is, I thought PBC was going out of business. If PBC was going out of business, why was Showtime extending contract? Then now you got some people saying Showtime going out of business because Paramount bought Showtime. Okay, if Showtime was going out of business, why would they offer a contract extension to PBC? Well, I'm gonna wait all day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let that sizzle in your spirit. You know what I mean? You can answer that question. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, right? Premier Boxing Champions and Showtime has continuously made the best fights. All they fighters fight each other, right? No other network is doing that. Golden Boy, if Golden Boy, let me tell you this, if Golden Boy had some top fighters, they're not gonna make them fight each other. They're going to make them fight everybody else. They're not going to make them fight each other. They're going to do everything in their power not to make them fight. That's what it is. Top Rank, same thing. Shakur Stevenson dang near had to beg Bob Arum to let him fight Oscar Valdez. You know what I mean? And that's how he was able to get that fight. Right? They didn't want that fight. So like I keep saying, at the end of the day, we have to be honest. There's no other network that is doing what PBC is doing with their fighters. Al Heyman care about his fighters, right? That's what it is. Al Heyman prepares his fighters for life after boxing, okay? And that's the reason why a lot of his fighters are flourishing financially, right? Y'all sat there believed Adrian Broder when he was talking about, oh, they not paying and da. Look, man, Adrian Broder is running through his money. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And he's told you that, right? He's came out and openly said, yeah, man, this is what I was doing with my money, right? It is what it is, you know? So, like I keep saying, at the end of the day, Al Heyman prepares his fighters for life after boxing. Prime example, Errol Spence, right? Errol Spence said he had the opportunity to sign with, I think it was Top Rank or another major company. They was offering him more upfront money, right? And he wanted to sign with that company. But his dad said sign with Al Heyman because it'll be better for you in the long run. And Errol Spence said that was the best decision he's ever made. He said the reason why, he said because one of the first things him and Al talked about was retirement, life after boxing. You see what I'm saying? Now look at Errol Spence now, right? Has a ranch. I don't think y'all understand how much of a big deal that is. He got a ranch, he got chicken, he got cattle. Like, I want a ranch. You know what I mean? And it ain't because of Errol. I've always wanted a ranch. You know what I mean? That mug ain't cheap because the land, you gotta understand, you paying property tax on the land and you gotta pay property tax on the house. It's two different type of taxes. Then he got cows and cattle, they gotta eat. You know, they gotta make sure they good. Like, it's a lot of money that go into that. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's able to do that. You know? If a crisis happened today, Errol Spence won't have nothing to worry about because he already ahead of the curve. He got a farm. You know what I mean? But also, I'm pretty sure he's in real estate. He got his promotional business as far as in boxing. He got Frank Martin as his fighter. You know what I mean? Who's doing big things at 135 pounds. Making a name for himself. Like, you know? He's doing a lot of good things in sport of boxing. Jermell Charlo, same thing. Man, Jermell Charlo got lines on the boxing gym, right? He got fighters signed to him, right? He got real estate, you know? Like, a lot. Deontay Wilder. Look at the, and look, let me tell you something. Jamal Charlo, Big Charlo lived like I say, a block, I want to say a block, half a mile from my neighborhood. His neighborhood, if I come out my neighborhood and drive a half a mile, his neighborhood is like right by mine. Because when he prepare for fights, I see him running down the street, right? I see him and Mel running down the street. Nice cars. Jamal Charlo got a big old house. He live in this neighborhood where it's nothing but big houses, right? With a lot of land. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, like, Al Heyman does a lot of good for his fighters. Right? The reason why people want PBC to go out of business because, first of all, it's ran by a black man. Second of all, Al Heyman is giving them the game about boxing as far as the business side. So they know how to basically get what they deserve. You know, they taking the power out of the promoter. You know what I'm saying? The promoters always had their hands in people's pocket. And they take more than, you know, what it is. Al Heyman teaching them the language of the contract. You know what I mean? And how much they are supposed to have as a fighter. You know what I mean? What they, based off of their sales and, you know, how much revenue they supposed to be partaking in and having in them for the fight. He's teaching them about back-end money on pay-per-views. He's teaching them all this stuff that other fighters don't know. Prime example, Terrence Crawford. Bob Arum ain't teaching nothing to Terrence Crawford about financials. That's why that boy did what he did with that contract. Because he's ignorant in that area. He does not know the numbers. He don't know the ins and outs of business. And that's why he did make the decision he made. You know what I mean? Because he's not intelligent. He doesn't have the IQ or the knowledge in that area. He wasn't taught that. You know what I mean? So he's going off of what, you know, somebody else is telling him, which is his manager, Bomac, also his coach, who's also never been taught. You see what I'm saying? They just, oh, that don't seem right. Nah, bro. Get the knowledge first. And you know what I mean? That's what it is. Al Heyman teaching all his fighters that. You know? That's why they don't take low ball offers. You know what I mean? You can't lowball them and talk them into getting, you know, taking a fight. You know what I mean? No. They get compensated based off of their views, the type of fights they fight and all type. They get compensated well. They get the money they deserve. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fighters out there who are fighting for less than what they deserve. You know what I mean? And Al Heyman teaches them the game. You know what I mean? You got, like I said, Errol Spence, he know the game. He know the ins and out of the boxing business. So he's able, and now he's a promoter. So he's able to, you know, look at contracts and be like, okay, yeah, I fight this tough fight, but this is what I'm supposed to make because this is the amount of views I get. I'm, you know, this, that, and the third, the revenue, the TV, the production, blah, blah, blah. Like, he know all that. But the reason why people hate PBC is because there's a black man running the organization. That's what it boils down to. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bye, Scott.